This is news update on NTA International. I am Comfort Fashion. King Charles III and Queen Camilla have arrived at the Quirinal Palace in Rome for a state visit and greeted upon arrival by Italian President Sergio Mattarella on first full day of a state visit. The 76-year-old king, who is undergoing cancer treatment and suffered a health scare last month, will address Italy's joint parliament and meet Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. The king, however, shelved an audience with Pope Francis due to the pontiff's own health issues. In the company of Queen, the king will be in Italy for 4 days. The king and queen, in the company of the president of Italy, watch a display by the Red Arrows and the Italian counterparts, the Frieze Trilocori aerobatic team. More than 50 countries have indicated interest to approach the Trump administration about lowering tariff trade barrier put out by President Trump. United States Trade Representative Jamieson Greer is scheduled to inform the Senate Finance Committee that more than 50 countries have approached him to discuss new sweeping tariffs imposed by President Donald Trump, calling on ASEAN nations to strengthen trade amongst themselves. Malaysia's Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim said the barrage of tariffs is sweeping across the world in fast and furious fashion, as there has been a witness of fraying of the global order. This he mentioned at an investment conference ahead of a gathering of ASEAN finance ministers and central bank governor in Kuala Lumpur. And South Sudan has criticized the revoking of U.S. visas for all its nationals after it says the Trump administration mistakenly deported a man to the world's newest country who was actually Congolese. U.S. President, Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced the visa measure on Saturday. He said it was a response to South Sudan's refusal to accept the return of its citizens being removed from the U.S. But South Sudan's foreign ministry said the move was based on a case involving someone who had been incorrectly identified as South Sudanese. It added that the individual was returned to the sending country for further processing. This is the first time the U.S. is targeting all passport holders from a particular country since President Donald Trump returned to the White House in January. The Accountant General of Bauchi State, Siraju Muhammad Jaja, has been arraigned before the Federal High Court, Abuja, for alleged fraud running to over 8.3 billion naira. Jaja was arraigned alongside a Bureau de Change operator, Aliu Abubakar, and his company, Jasfad Resources Enterprises. Others involved in the case, who are allegedly currently at large, include a former secretary to the Bauchi State Government, Ibrahim Kashim, the incumbent secretary to the state government, Aminu Hamayo, Saleh U. Muhammad, and Balarabe Abdullahi. We end the news here. Thanks for being a part of it. I am Comfort Fashion.